Palmdale, Lancaster, people love it and people absolutely hate it. Let's go ahead and read some of the best comments from my videos to see what the internet thinks of Palmdale and Lancaster. Jumping right in, we're going to start with where to live if you work in Palmdale. Oh, this is a fun one. Just buy a shotgun and you'll be fine. Thank you, Luchador EMC. You are starting this video out great. Let's keep looking. Here's a good one from Raider1. I don't sell homes and can be honest and not hold back. So anything from the 14 freeway to about 15th Street East, do not buy there. A lot of rundown apartments and older homes. But the city of Palmdale has a new general plan, and that whole area will probably look very different in the future. That is true. Avenue Q, as Palmdale's calling it, they're about to pump, I want to say, $250,000 into revitalizing that entire area. Let's go to the next video, moving to Lancaster. Now this one is a fun one. Made in Memphis, 1984. I lived in Palmdale for 6 months, and the only good thing there is doubles. My aunt tricked me saying she lived in LA. She flew into LA and she failed to mention that she lived an hour north of LA in a dust bucket town in the middle of nowhere called Lancaster. I think people move there because it's cheaper and people can't afford to live in LA. There's not much to do there unless you like riding ATVs, hanging out at Walmart, or the AV Mall. You do have the gangsters that got ran out of LA that run the east side of town. Well, made in 1984, I love that you love doubles because I find that so many people out here, they too love doubles. I think it's funny that your aunt tricked you into moving to Lancaster. You could have just Googled the area and found out that we're probably like 60 miles from downtown. So yes, it's an hour to downtown LA. We're in LA County, not LA City. Don't listen to him. This place is cursed. If you move, you'll never get out. Yes, I do find that Lancaster is very much like Hotel California. Once you check in, you will never leave. I'm from Norwalk, a lot closer to LA. I've been to Lancaster a lot when I was younger, and I remember it being such a boring city. Don't know about now, though. This is one of the biggest complaints that I see. Palmdale, Lancaster is a very family-oriented town. If you're looking for nightlife or that kind of younger experience, LA has a lot to offer. And Palmdale and Lancaster is really just not that. Idle time is the devil's workshop. There isn't really anything productive for the youth to do there. I moved there in 2003 and didn't get out until 2012. Barely made it out. Lost some good friends to gang bullshit and even more to the prison system. If you have young, impressionable children, watch them close if you plan on moving there. Rocky Horror, I'm very sorry about your experiences. I think this is true of no matter where you move. You want to look at crime statistics and see what's happening in those neighborhoods specifically to make sure that you actually want to live there. Palmdale, Lancaster, the entire Antelope Valley is a large spread out area, and some neighborhoods are definitely rougher than others. Here's a good one. Here, I'll sum it up. If you're thinking about moving to Lancaster, don't. Run away as far and as fast as you can. This one's one of my favorites, okay? An ex-friend of mine seduced a guy she met and talked him into joining the military and into marrying her just so she could escape from Lancaster. The marriage didn't last more than a year and the guy went AWOL. Then he asked for a divorce, but at least she was able to get out of Lancaster. The place was that bad. Her 3 younger sisters thought she had superhero tactics. It sounds like there are some other problems going on here, more so than just Lancaster. It's called Gale, as in gale force winds. Yes, I agree with that. Big Tex. I lived in Palmdale for years. Don't live on the east side. High crime due to high percentage of trailer trash. Better yet, don't live there at all. I never encountered so much attitude per square mile. Began to think there was something in the water. I lived in the San Fernando Valley of Los Angeles for years and did not encounter all the wise guys, troublemakers, and all-around arseholes who seem to be abound in Palmdale. Even though I liked the desert, I moved back to Los Angeles. So after reading through some of these comments, it seems like people really love to hate on the area, which I understand. Palmdale and Lancaster is not Los Angeles, and for a young person who's maybe moving here for their first job in the aerospace industry, hoping to get a Los Angeles feel, you're not going to get it here. This is a family town, and it's much more quiet and family oriented. If you want Los Angeles, you need to live in Los Angeles. Let me know what you think of Palmdale Lancaster. Do you love it or do you hate it?